Good evening, everybody. How is everyone's day so far? Hello, hello. All right.
Hello.
Hello.
How's this? Hi.
Good morning.
Good
Were y'all?
morning.
I mean, I just woke up
It's
about
morning
an
down
hour,
here, don't
hour
worry.
45 ago. So
All right.
no,
So
45 minutes ago, not even an hour.
I need to delete this. I'll keep these on just in case.
I'm awake and ready to die. I don't know.
We'll see. We'll see. We'll see.
No, I'll be totally fine. Nothing.
Fine.
In the words of the classic cartoon, nothing bad ever happens to the Kennedys.
You're so right.
All right.
Anyway, Ashram's last name is now Kennedy.
So I'm gonna little disclaimer for everybody involved. Hi, I have been going since 6:30 in the morning. I wasn't supposed to work at a convention today, but I ended up working a 12-hour shift at a friend's booth today. And yeah, so I'm running on fumes, but I was not going to be the reason we canceled Inkstain because the universe has something against us. You guys probably noticed it's been a little bit since we've had Inkstained, and that is largely because every single time a session came up, something happened to everybody, and we unfortunately
Something
had
generally
to cancel.
dire.
Yeah.
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 Rough shit.
It was the idea of like something just happened
Yeah.
every fucking time.
Well, like last time we were supposed to do this, or 2 weekends ago, like I woke up and Hex is like, my laptop battery exploded, by the way, amongst a bunch of other things that happened between a medley of other people. So, thankfully,
Then there was
uh,
then there was LARP the last time before that, and then
a lot of times, it was LARP and things like that. So I was not going to be the reason we canceled. This is the last session before holiday vacation. That being said, it might wrap up a little early because I have to wake up at 5:30 in the morning, and we tend to end this at around 1 a.m. my time. So,
Joy.
That's fine with me. I still have to make food for tomorrow, so that'll be fun.
Like,
Don't
I'll
worry,
draw
guys.
a crazy stream.
it's gonna be such a quick session. It's gonna be like the Louvre Heist 2.0.
Yeah. We're gonna
God.
start, and then 30 minutes later we're gonna be done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's a series wrap on Damien, Pin, Ashram, CC, and Jonas.
Yeah, rocks fall. Everyone does.
It's fine.
Yeah. Unfortunately, Meal will be unable to make it tonight. And Damien, or Pin, sorry, not Pin, oh my god. Damien, or Buddy, is having some technical difficulties. Does intend to join as soon as his technical difficulties stop. But we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah.
Now, what happened last time? If I remember correctly, you guys were tasked by Gavin DeBullock, a disciple of Aristos, somebody you met with recently. He is a criminal overlord in Kelpsa. He is basically the criminal connection for you guys, and he has decided to test your skills if you are going to be serving his master Aristos and getting all of the artifacts back to him. He has tasked you all with what he believes to be a very simple and easy heist: to go retrieve a numbered box from an academic exploration ship currently docked in the Kelpsa harbor. You guys did research. You did some reconnaissance. You were continuing to doing research and getting all of your ducks in a row. Until Pin decided to put themselves in a supply barrel that was empty on the docks, despite the fact that I told them that that was not going to be going back on the ship, but they're there. And Ashram decided, fuck this, and turned into a moth and decided to go on the boat by himself. Despite the fact that Jonas was in his element, as they used to work at the docks, and was currently trying to gather some information, intel, and connections. So, Ashram,
Yes.
how's it going, buddy?
I think so. Leading up to it, I think Ashram is just like, we're talking too much. This is not happening. We're doing the thing again where we waste time. We need to get this done. Hey, I can do this. I can just sneak on board. I can grab it. I can teleport out. It won't be a big deal at all. And I think there's something about that old ashram back in the school.
The hubris, Asham?
The hubris of ashram comes out in that moment. And maybe in a different universe, he would have taken a little bit longer to cast the spell, and he would have realized, hey, that's actually like a really bad idea. Maybe in some other universe that would have been the case. But when he polymorphs into a moth, his intellect is that of a moth. And he ain't got that in him. He ain't got that look back ability right now. It's just, okay, I got a goal, let's go to the goal.
Mm-hmm.
So he polymorphs into a moth and starts fluttering away. I don't know if anyone else notices, because I was there with them when that happened.
Yeah, so I think the only people who were close enough to notice would have been Damien and Jonas. And since Jonas is the only one physically here, hey, buddy. Hey, Hex. Hey, darling. Can you do me a favor and roll a perception? Or do you need me to roll that for you? Because I don't know if your laptop situation is still fuckaroni. She is muted.
Ah.
Oh, there she is.
Well, I've ripped the drive out of my laptop, and I've Frankensteined it to a USB and plugged it into my desktop.
Okay.
So I have my files, and I have Roll20. I'm just quickly pulling up my character sheet.
Perfect. Also, I forgot, folks, if you wish to all roll
Oh, and the other thing was roll our vibe check D20s, yes.
Yes.
Oh, yes. I knew I was forgetting.
I rolled a 16.
I know it's not
a
B.
session.
Oh, it's a D20, not a D10. I was dumb as hell again. Might be. Hold up.
Don't worry about it, dude.
What is my perception? It's a plus 5. Okay.
Oh, what the hell?
There's a 16.
Okay, and don't forget to roll your D20 there, Hex.
I did that at the start of the session.
My bad.
It was also a 16.
I can't roll my D20 on Opera. I gotta swap to Chrome. 1 second. I was in the system this time. I didn't forget. You can't say that I did.
And for those of you who might be new, I get all of my players to roll a single D20 at the beginning of the session, and whomever rolls the highest gets a D10 inspiration die that they can give to one other person during the session. So they can't give it to
13.
themselves, but it's for any roll. It could be a skill check, ability check, skill save. It can even be for damage. I don't care. So it looks like, Hex, you got the highest roll, so you get that D10 to give to somebody else this session. Don't forget about it, okay? Meanwhile, your perception check. You might have been perceptive enough. Also you're perceptive enough to notice that Ashram was next to you.
Yeah, what is the passive stealth of a moth?
Very, very quick and brief instant, suddenly Ashram's no longer next to you.
It's been months. How do I get the character?
How do I character?
How do I play a role in a role-playing game? Oh no.
Oh no.
You make a silly voice and you flap your arms around.
Pretty much. That's how I do it.
That's how I do it. I forgot about the stinky zone on the map. Jesus.
Oh my goodness.
It is the stinky zone. Anyway.
Fun fact, that's where the ship came from.
Where's Damien? But Damien was talking to one of the people off on the side. He just got a little tidbit that the web is a fake out and there's a different spell.
Uh-huh.
Frank, so Cece Where is CC? Because I could have sworn CC was with
CC
Ash
was
and
with. Yeah, I was gonna say. I think CC was like saw you guys and was walking up to you because like CC and all of their thought is like, well, I can't just sit here doing dick all.
Even if I
and-
have just torn both of the ligaments in
Yeah.
my arms.
Yeah, I was gonna say, and I was like, I don't think music would be much help on the ship dock right now. They're like, listen, we don't give a shit about music until after work's over. We need people to move shit, and so CC threw his back out trying to move empty boxes
Yeah.
because he's a weak little boy.
Yeah.
He's a weak man.
Also, like, the tallest person there, so not little, but, you know, yeah. Lanky.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we can say that CC approaches Jonas and Damien and get this conversation going.
Damien's not here.
Damien's here, Buddy isn't.
No, Damien's off in the corner talking to another sailor. Or
Okay, yeah.
eavesdropping.
Yeah, eavesdropping.
Yeah, I was gonna say, because we don't know about the fake out yet. Damien does.
Yeah.
Which is more terrifying.
Frankly, I could have reused that brain cell. I'm not sure why I remember the exact positions of people.
Me just
Uh,
slowly drunkenly flying away.
But yes, if you guys wanted to get some RPN, you're more than welcome to.
Oh, Jonas, thank God
CC?
you're back.
CC,
Oh.
where is our wizard?
Which, okay, so immediately CC like, which one? Because I see one right over. Oh,
Do I make
Where is
it?
our
you know-
wizard?
Do I
Do you
say
know
that
what-
I have like bright red powder coming off of me because of my hair, and that makes it easier for you to see, or do I make it mean? Yeah, there you go.
You are a
Uh,
moth.
Oko did not allow
Um,
me to give you help.
Nope.
Okay. So,
you
okay.
dug this
On the
hole,
bright
you're gonna
side.
lay in it.
Oh no.
This is,
You
hey,
opened
look,
this can of
I
worms,
dug
now lie in
a
it.
very cozy hole. I'm glad I'm here.
My favorite combination of idioms is you shit in that bed, now lay in it.
Yeah, it's called a malaphor.
That's what it
Um,
is.
My personal favorite variant of it is you opened this can of worms, now lie in it.
That's it. Or we'll burn
Jonas,
that
are you-
bridge when we get there.
You're asking me this question. That means you don't know either. I'm assuming, right?
He was right next to me. Now he is not. I did not see any components for a spell.
Okay. Well, we know it wasn't a teleport, considering we've had that happen to us, and that's a little bit more flashy. Can CC look to
smart.
see if there's anything that would be out of a place on
Roll
like a
me
ship
a
dock? Like,
perception.
It does
I'm not
have
a sh-
verbal, somatic, and material. I was standing right near you. I don't know if that matters, but
Oh, yeah, but
That is a
Like,
16
I don't think
he was
for
paying-
perception.
I don't know if he was paying that much attention.
Yeah, exactly, right?
Sure.
Unfortunately...
Like, noticing someone is gone is much
I mean-
easier.
Yeah. 16, unfortunately, like at this point with your guys' talking, Moth Ashram is probably not even close to you guys anymore.
okay. Oh God.
I do not have any spells to like.
So
help me
I
communicate.
do. Would sending work on a moth?
Well, you don't know he's a moth, so you may as well try.
Yeah, you
I
may
know,
as well
yeah.
try.
Yeah. So shh, God, fucking damn it.
You send him a message and all you get back is some chittering.
Right, yeah. Yeah, CC, with that in mind, is going to be like, okay, well, shit. I would like to have everybody here if possible, but okay, so CC's going to cast Sending, and then literally just be like, Ash, where the fuck are you?
Now for me to check the intelligence score of a moth.
I thought polymorphs got to keep their... Oh, no, that's Druid.
no,
Fuck!
it's
Yeah.
only
No!
so I mean,
Oh no! Oh no!
listen, it's not a 1, okay? And I don't know if this is a homebrewed moth that I'm looking at, because I don't think there are stats for moths in.
No, the homebrew moth I'm looking at has an int of 2.
Yeah, that's
same.
pretty much what I've been seeing. But that being said, that the
not a
spell
one.
enables creatures with intelligence scores of at least 1 to understand the meaning of your message. So, Moth Ashram will at least understand the meaning of your message. What would you like to say?
Hold up, now I need to fucking...
Yeah, well, Cece's like, I didn't think I'd get this far.
Pretty sure Frank already said.
Sorry,
he just goes,
Frank
"Where the
didn't
fuck
think
are
he
you?"
was going to get this far.
I forgot, because for some reason in my brain I'm like, oh, sending lets you get an answer back?
It does.
Sending does, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And
So yeah, my
Frank basically
answer is,
went, "Where the
my
fuck
question
are
was
you?"
literally just, Ash, where the fuck are you?
Now, let me double check the reading on...
I have a very good answer for this. if I am allowed to respond,
If you just give me mock chatter, I swear to God.
that would be very funny. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot.
Okay, so you can reply in the manner that you wish, but it does technically say that the creature recipient will understand the meaning of your message. So, Ashram, with a 2 intelligence, how does your moth reply?
I think it's. I'm trying to think of how exactly I would word, quote unquote, word this. I think it's, moth, light, ship, box, moth, ship, light, box, moth, light, moth, ship, box, light, moth, ship, box.
Cut off just happens
25 words of that over and over and over and over.
Moth!
Moth, light, box, ship, moth, box, light, moth, light, ship, light.
CC immediately just head in his hands and was just like, God fucking damn it. God damn it. And he's like, Jonas, why don't we take a step back real quick? I figured out where Ash is going. We have a problem. It's a pretty big one.
Please tell me he has not used a spell that puts him out of his right mind.
I wait till
Please do not tell me he has impaired his
box.
own judgment. I cannot.
I wait till
cannot.
at least I wait till at least we're out of earshot from like all the ship hands and just be like, you know that audio of just like, we are so fucked. It's just CC grabs Jonas, so it's like, Jonas, we're so fucked.
It's the anime pose of him like leaning in, and it's like the sort of fisheye lens, and his nose is really big.
Yeah. I like that.
So, based off of the gibberish I got, 2 things. One, Jonas, he's either going or is already on the ship. And 2, I say gibberish because I'm pretty sure that motherfucker polymorphed into a bug.
Bug?
A bug. I'm assuming a moth because he kept yelling moth.
All right.
A bug.
Ben has wandered off, but is presumably not on the ship. Damien is over there.
Sorry.
And the moth is on the boat.
Yes. This is... Dear God, how did it all go wrong so fast?
Well, technically, right. It's not a... It's only mostly stupid, right?
It's not a bad idea until someone dies. You're so right. You're so right, Jonas.
It's only mostly stupid because the moth probably won't set off the trap. If he turns back and manages to not set off the trap, pocketing the box, turning back into a moth, will incorporate it into his body and let him get off the ship with the box.
So here's the question. Do we think
But
how high?
is
what-
the moth smart enough? Is the moth smart enough to not set off the trap? Given
What, and
given
also
every
tell me-
moth I've ever seen, and that fucking lamppost right there, we are cooked. We are hung out to dry.
So, I'm going to ask you this question because you are. Forgive the pun. I'm a fish out of water currently in our current situation. Put me in a bar, but fine.
Get this. I am also standing on land.
God damn it. What
Standing
do
on business?
what do you want to do? Because I have not a potential in, but at least a way for us to get on the ship without raising too much suspicion. Because I did talk to the students that were on the ship. How much they remember is dependent completely on how much they drank before, after I left. But I also know that captain's in the ship holding cell, and that was going to be a whole thing we were going to do. So, and now we're on a time crunch because they're going to bring the box to the institute, but we don't know how long that's going to take. And now also one of Ash is now on the ship alone. Oh God.
Speaking of which,
Believe the captain.
Ash, can you roll me an intelligence check with a -4?
I certainly can.
Holy fuck.
Do I keep? Oh, it's just straight intelligence. It's not any of my stuff. It's not like Arcana or whatever.
No.
Okie dokie. Oh, I just do a 1d4. Sorry, the system is bad. 1d20 -4.
Oh, a
That's a
19 on
15!
the die, so a 15 total. That's not bad. You, at
Smart
least, you have ship in mind. Ship is
Ship.
where you want to go. So now, you need to find an open window, my friend.
Hell yeah. Hell
So
yeah.
I'm going to get you to roll me a perception as a moth.
Ship. Okay, that's
Okay.
wisdom. What's my
Do moths have good perception? Because insect eyes are horrible
It's-
perception. Because moths just every time
Let me
they hit a
see.
window.
I've got a moth pulled up here. They don't have anything added to perception.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think we're all looking at the same.
Wait, do I not
moth
use
number.
my perception and
No.
just their stats?
Nope. You are
Well,
going to have
okay.
to use...
So it's wisdom. What's the wisdom score?
It's +0. So it's
Okay, so
straight
it's
D20.
just a straight d20 roll.
Yeah.
Oh, this is fucked in many ways. Okay, great.
Woo!
That's a sick.
Yeah.
Can I?
Can you?
I feel like finding the. Okay.
Hang on,
We're
I'm gonna remove
we're
my
f-
filter for just a second because this is gonna be very funny. Give me one moment.
Uh-oh.
Filter?
Please don't blast
Yeah,
my ears out.
my noise gate.
Please don't blast my ears out.
It's not gonna. I'm not gonna blast anything. I cannot do that. What the hell? I can't remove my noise gate. Anyway, well, okay, so I'll just do it with my mouth. So all you see is just the moth just bang up against the side of a closed window. It's just like boom, 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 just like pop, 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 pop,
Yeah.
pop, pop, pop,
Yeah.
pop, pop.
What were you going to say, Hex?
We're 4 rolls into the game,
Uh-huh.
right?
Uh-huh.
I don't want to drop the D. Like I could drop the D10, but this is not a dire situation that the moth is having difficulty finding the hole.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Ashram is having difficulty finding the hole.
Yeah?
Never,
Um,
never in his life.
Well, let's not forget that through audience participation, those currently viewing on twitch.tv can use channel points to give people
To potentially
inspiration or advantage.
Give this moth a burst of brief intelligence as 2 of its neurons bub together like a screensaver.
Look, I got one re-roll in me, and it ain't gonna be for this one. So just me just banging up against the glass.
All right. I'm gonna need you to roll me another perception, because we need to get you on this boat at some
Okie dokie.
point.
Okili dokili.
16.
There we go.
There you go. 16 seems to be the average fucking roll of the night, man.
Smartest
Yeah,
moth on the
the
block,
vibe check
baby.
is
If
We
you
mopping
two, now knowing to look for a moth, if you two wanted to roll a perception again, you're welcome to.
Oh boy.
But
I also do apologize for my lower register. I have been yapping all day. Hell yeah, look at that 20 there, Jonas.
Oh, I don't know why that double rolled. My
Hell yeah,
bad.
look at that
We'll go with
19
the
there,
first
Cece. So the two of you
go.
start scanning the horizon. Maybe even on occasion mistaking like a seagull in the distance for maybe a tiny moth closer to you all. But eventually, who rolled the highest? 20. Hex, you suddenly see a small winged speck trying to fly into a window, the glass of a window on the boat.
one of the portholes.
One of the portholes.
The Ashram is a fancy bitch, and I know this is the moth he turned into.
It is a very pretty moth.
That is a very pretty moth.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, but that being said, Ash, with that 16, you eventually find a porthole that's open to crack. You make it onto the ship.
Let's go.
Let's go. Alright. What do you do once on the ship there, Ash?
I'm staying high,
Mm-hmm.
up near the ceiling,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm doing my best not to fly too much. I'm just sort of like, I'll do little glides, just so that I'm not, gathering attention. I am following that old, beautiful paradigm by our great leader, Gabe Newell, that humans don't look up.
No, that's fair, yeah.
Or humanoids in this case, I guess.
Yes, true.
Mortals. And I am just sort of doing a bit of reconnaissance.
Hell
See what I
yeah.
see.
Alright, so... Sorry, you were saying, Hex?
Does Moth Ash know what numbers are?
Good question.
I have a 2 intelligence. But I am still myself with all my memories and everything. It's just hard to, cognitate anything right now. That's a word, right? That's a word.
I tried moving just Ash over to this map, but I don't think it worked.
I do not see anything on the map.
Let's see if I can do this.
I do also have keen mind. That doesn't go away for being a moth, I don't think.
Okay, that's cool.
So anything I see, I can remember and redraw. It might be in the eyes of a moth, so it's going to be a little fucked up.
D, can you confirm whether or not you are seeing the ship map?
I am seeing a ship on a map.
Perfect. So I have put you
Yes.
in. Let me see if you have access. You should have access to
Oh,
your computer.
okay.
You do not.
I was like, oh, who's that dead guy? Uh-oh.
Oh. There we go. You should have access to your token now, but I have put you on the part of the map that you have entered. You appear to be in sort of a more fancier bedding and maybe more of a common area near the ass end of the ship. I don't know the proper names or terminology of ship. I do apologize, and I'm too tired. You're in the booty. But yeah, so you're kind of fluttering and flitting and floating about. You don't really see anybody in this section of the ship.
Okay. I'm going to look for a door. Maybe one that leads down instead of up.
Yes, you do see a door here.
Door there?
Yeah.
Well, there's a door. Can I get in that door?
It is, you know what, for sake of convenience, I'm going to say that door is slightly ajar.
No, it's a door. It can't be ajar. Come
Delilah, I'm too tired. All
I'll
right.
go through the door. Oh, did that automatically
Nope, that was
display
me.
that, or did you do
That
that?
was
Oh, okay.
me. I'm gonna
I was
need
gonna say that was a
you
really good timing.
roll me another perception check. So see if you can find the way down, Dalili.
Okay.
Ooh,
What is that?
that
What is
is
that roll?
an 11.
Okay.
Let's see.
That is on the 50% scale. That is on the positive side of that.
I'm gonna say that you do notice a door here.
Okie
That
dokie.
door, however, is not open.
Is there a crack under the door that I could squeeze my little moth ass under?
There might be a crack under that door. If you want to get over there and roll me a, I guess acrobatics. The moth stats give you
Yes.
a +4 to Dex.
Let's go.
Let's see if you crush your little wingies or not. Ooh,
Okay,
a 12.
that could be worse.
Okay, it's not terrible. You do manage to slip under the door. It was a little bit of a tight fit, but you manage it without damaging your wings, thankfully, which gets you access to.
I gotta start moving my character. Well, why do I have my character sheet up? Who cares? It's not any of that.
There we go. I've put you where you now find yourself. Down
Okie
here does appear to be more of a storage area. So you see a few not so great beds, just sort of like cots and like simple mattresses on the ground. Up here, you do notice some crates beyond this little curve here. But yeah.
Okay. Okie dokie. Is there anyone else in this room?
Roll me perception.
Okie dokie.
15.
Yeah. All right.
I will say there is an
Let's go.
individual sleeping in this bed over here.
Okay.
That's all you really see in here?
So I remember that there's supposed to be an anti-magic field around this box, supposedly.
Mm-hmm.
And if I get... So my whole thing here is that I'm worried that I'm going to be on the ceiling, and I find myself in an anti-magic field, and I plummet to the floor, and that's going to be very loud.
Mm-hmm.
So instead, I'm going to flutter down to the floor, and I'm going to make my way up around here.
Okay.
So that if I do get hit with anti-magic, I will simply appear on the floor and not make any noise.
Yeah. I would say that might be a lot of thinking for a moth, but I'll let you have it. But yeah, you see a few crates in this holding area of the ship. But you're not hit with any anti-magic fields. You want to roll me an intelligence check. Again, intelligence is -4 for you.
No, I don't want to do that, but I will anyway.
Ooh, that's a 2.
That's a...
That's a 2. Before I tell you your consequence, I'm gonna see, just in case if anyone wanted to get you a reroll or an inspiration or anything like that.
I don't think so. I think I'm just gonna have to do it.
I forgot that I made myself a fucking cup of jinxed energy.
Yeah. Oh, thanks, Frank.
Which you can buy with code Okomie for 10% off.
Yeah, you can use code OKOMIE at Jinxed Energy and get 10% off your powdered energy drink purchase.
I'm trying to think. Do I have anything I can use for this before this happens?
Oh yeah, so Frank did get you that advantage.
Yeah. Is there anything else I can add to this? I don't think so.
In your current form, not really. So,
No.
you can drop the form if you want. Do you trust your man legs to get you around?
I think Ashram is starting to get frustrated with the intelligence part. Like, he knows he's not thinking the way he should be thinking. He's got that much self-revelation.
Yeah.
because he's a smart feller. He's just not very wise. Yeah, I think when that first roll fails and he's just like, I'm not picking this too much sensory information.
Yeah.
I think he does drop the polymorph and return to Ashram
Okey-doke.
behind something so that this guy over here doesn't see him and doesn't hear him.
Roll me a stealth check as Ashram.
Oh, I'm good. Oh, wait. Oh, come on. That's what I'm good at as a moth. One fucking roll. I would get good. God damn it. Oh, boy. Okay, this is gonna be bad. So, Ashram's stealth is not great. He does get a +2, so it's not
It's okay.
the end of the world.
Stealth is like against perception, so we have to see whether or
Does
not
the
this guy
advantage-
actually hears you.
Can I
Does the
use
advantage
that for
count
the
for
advantage?
that?
Yeah, can you use it for the advantage, Oko?
Oh, yes, you can use the
Yes.
advantage for your 6 on your stealth roll.
Thank you.
No!
Well, it's better. It is better.
We went from a 6 to a 9. Nice.
Nice. Oh, god damn it.
So as your fine, fancy shoes touch the hardwood of the ship floor, there's a little bit of a thud that happens, a little bit of a clack that comes from your fancy as fuck shoes. Hey, GM
Great.
disadvantage! You son of a bitch!
Hey, listen.
Right,
Listen.
got the points to spend. No, it's gonna be a better roll.
I rolled exactly the same thing!
Try me. I will spend every single one of my channel points to try to do my
I'm-
best to make sure Ash does not
This is
die
not-
this fucking session.
I don't think this is the roll. This is not gonna be the roll that kills me, so I'm holding mine until we get there.
Frank, are you giving another DM disadvantage? No, yay or nay?
No,
For,
I
out
would
of
have
narrate.
no.
Out of scientific curiosity, the D10 can it be used to negative DM rolls?
That's pretty funny.
Unfortunately, no, because this is supposed to be a reward that you guys give your
You-
fellow player.
You can
Dang.
make mine higher, and I would beat the stealth roll, though.
No.
Damn.
I mean, literally, if she literally, all she has to do is roll a 1, which you're guaranteed to at least get, and she would beat
Yeah.
the stealth roll. I'm just saying.
I have an idea if this goes bad, though.
Yeah.
Maybe
All
it
right.
might work.
You know
It
what?
also might be an awful idea. So
Survive. Here's your
Okay.
2.
thank you,
All right. So as that
Jonas throwing pennies at Ashram.
So for those who can't see the rolls, because again, I still don't have that thing fucking fixed, Hex just gave the D10 that she had to Ashram's roll, and literally rolled a 2, which will put Ashram's stealth roll at an 11, which will beat the ship hand's 9 perception.
A comedy of dunces.
So Ashram, you feel your heart drop to your stomach as you hear a jostled like snore from across the way where you know where that man is sleeping. But as you remain there, crouched with a bated breath, your heart pounding in your ears, a faint bit of sweat on the back of your neck, you eventually realize he's not getting up. He's not coming to check what that noise was.
Thank God. No. Okay. Good. Okay. So I will very carefully
Mhm.
make my way further north to see. Oh, I gotta have my sheet up now. I can't see shit.
Yes.
I will make my way up further north to check maybe near these boxes to see what is either in them or if I'm even in the right location.
All right. I'm gonna make you roll me a perception because you're doing a quick check. But
Okay.
this at least time you get your man eyes.
My man eyes. Yay.
21!
That's a 21!
There you go. So you saddle your way up to these crates, still again remaining low to the ground, trying to not make nearly as much noise. And you start looking into these crates, and you start recognizing some of these crates as some of the ones that you watch your friends bring onto the ship. These crates, at least from the smell as well, you presume to be full of food.
Okay. I think there is a moment where Ashton's just like, this is stupid. I should not be doing this right now. But I am kind of already here. I might as well push it a little further. Is there a ladder here? Like,
That
does
is
it go
not a
up?
ladder, nope.
Okay.
So
there's nothing
you
here.
would
Okay.
want to come back to the doorway here.
Yeah, I think. Oh God, my ass is pushing it. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna start very slowly, like quarter speed style,
Roll me a stealth check.
making my way. If I'm moving like, if I am moving at like really slow, like heel toe shit, can I get advantage on that? Just as slow as I can get it.
Sure, I'll give you advantage on this one.
Yay, thank
Asher
you.
puts on a cardboard box like Solid Snake.
Yeah. Remember the basics of CQC. With also the idea that this, like, so he reaches into his pocket as he's moving, and he pulls out you haven't seen this yet, one of those, like brass door handles that he took from. Oh yeah, I remember. I took a brass door handle from Jonas's mom's tavern, and I have this red string wrapped around it, and he's holding on to that just in case this guy wakes up. He's got a plan.
Okay.
And he's gonna very slowly sneak his ass over to the door.
Me dex stealth. Oh, 13.
That's a 13.
13 ain't bad. Let's roll this guy's perception here. Which it is lowered because he is sleeping.
Yay. Shit.
Well,
Shit.
that is a 14 to Delili's 13.
Mm-hmm.
Delili.
Uh-huh.
Hey, girl.
Hi.
How's it going?
It's been better. I've been better,
Yeah.
honestly.
Yeah.
Not a great series of things. Honestly, I really only have myself to blame for this.
Yeah. As you low to the ground, trying to move your body weight as far out as you can to try to not create any, like, points of what's the word I'm looking for? Condensed weight on the floorboards. Even maybe sliding your shoes instead of stepping so you don't hear that click of your fancy footwear.
Mm-hmm.
As you get close to the door, which is well traversed, one of the floorboards groans under your feet. And as it does, you freeze and immediately look over to the sleeping man on the cot in the room that you've entered. You watch as he, again, does a little, like, snort, snare. Hold on. Snort, snore. That was the words I want. And rolls over, and his eyes start to slowly open up.
Ashram will take that door handle.
And
He will
beam
push
the
it into
guy.
the air.
Sorry.
just fucking beat him to death, just right there. He will put it into the air like it's a door. He will twist it, and he will mutter a word, and he's going to cast Dimension Door 500 feet back onto the dock.
Oh, interesting.
This was the plan the whole time. I told you this was the plan. The second he's either spotted or sees the box.
All right. So as this gentleman is slowly opening his eyes, trying to see what's going on, Dimension door. What does that require
Yep.
for the dimension
Verbal.
door?
It's only verbal.
All right.
It's on. I added it to my character sheet.
Oh,
Yep.
perfect, perfect.
I can teleport 500 feet. So
Amazing.
if the dock is less than 500 feet, I will put myself where the others are.
Okay.
And
You utter those words, and as you do so, you see him register that you are not only there, but an unfamiliar face, and you see him sort of get up with a start, and as soon as you are done saying your verbal component, and bamf, out of there, you are now back where you last saw Jonas and Damien. But now Jonas and Cece are there. So as you guys are both freaking out, trying to figure out where Ash is, suddenly, bam! He is in front of you both.
Sirens in 3.
So the flavor of my dimension door, I like to think, is that I open a door in midair and just step through it.
Oh.
Like I back my ass into it and shut it behind me so he can't see me. Or
Were you still in
I try to
front
put
of,
my
like-
I try to like put my hand up like Dracula in front of me so that like my robes like cover my face so he can't see me, and I just back out. Okay, we gotta go.
Didn't you, like,
Hey, let's
get,
go.
Like,
We gotta
2
go. Let's go.
rooms away? How
Yeah,
did
we
you?
sure
how
do.
were
Let's
you
go.
still in line of sight of him?
Oh,
What do you
as
mean? No,
as Ash was going through the door.
Yeah. No, I didn't get any rooms away from the guy. So I went back towards the door that leads out of that room. And the guy was asleep to the right of me, so that when I went to go get in there, he saw me as I was trying to leave that room.
Oh. Right on.
And so I like put my hand up in front of my face, I cast the spell, and I immediately like step out onto the dock. Hi, we shouldn't be here. We have to go. We have to go.
No.
We have to go. 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 We have to go.
All right.
And it's just power walking away. I think. Do I even have? That was my last 4th level spell. Do I have like a disguise self? I don't think I have disguise self.
You guys start hearing a commotion on the ship as voices start sounding panicked, loud, raised tones. Those who have a passive perception above 15 can start picking up. Yeah, no, there was someone in the hall. I have no idea who he was. He just bamfed out of there.
I am once again the old man, and I am just hobbling my ass away. Different old man, because that isn't gonna work. Different old man.
Now, that being said, Dimension Door wouldn't go unnoticed.
Sure.
Especially the way you described it.
Mm-hmm.
Let me make a few rolls.
Great. I love it when you have to roll.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's always a good thing and never a bad thing.
Oh, one guy's just got
Now what
dicks
in the
for
fuck
eyes.
is that?
Okay. Dicks for eyes? Damn. That's crazy. Oh, Billy Dick Eyes.
Sorry, I rolled a nat 1 on one of those, which is
Yeah.
a common thing that we tend to say around my table at home. Just got dicks for eyes or dicks in his ears. All right. Is anyone looking at the ship at all?
I will, considering I can't, because my passive perception is 17, so I do hear that stuff. So I probably, and like in general, I think Cece is gonna hear all the commotion in general, kind of just look over. He's like, "What the fuck?" Like, because looking away would be the more, oh, there's something totally wrong. Like, why is he not looking at what the commotion? So I am gonna look at the ship and be like, "What the fuck's going on?"
Perfect. Again, you start seeing some of the crew scrambling and whatnot, and start looking down at the docks. What's everyone's passive perceptions?
17.
Great question.
15.
That's a great question. 16.
Oh wow, everyone's got decent passive perception. All right. Taking note of the commotion on the dock, you guys noticed a rune knight sort of starting to put pieces together. And you imagine this rune knight might have seen the dimension door that just happened. And they start moving through the crowd to approach you all.
Nope, I'm gone. I'm long gone. At this point, I am leaving the area.
Are you sprinting as an old man?
As much as an old man can sprint without looking too conspicuous.
I have a question.
Yeah, what's
Oko.
up? Yeah, what's up?
Do we notice the rune knight clocking the door?
You would.
Okay. Does he clock it like as soon as it pops open, or like after Ash just kind of already like dipped a little bit?
The way I imagine things is this rune knight was patrolling, the dimension door appeared, Ash popped out, making a little bit of a we gotta go, and then of course the commotion on the ship started happening, which was much louder, and then the rune knight sort of looked up to the ship and is now sort of putting two and two together. They were my highest roll there.
Okay. So he didn't, but because the way I'm imagining it is like he didn't see Ash talk to us. He just sees us next to the dimension door.
Yeah.
Okay. God, how much do I trust Cece's ability to talk his way out of situation?
Pretty well given.
Yeah. I'm gonna kind of lean over to Jonas, like as I see this rune knight approaching, and just be like, "Do you fucking trust me? Just trust me for like 30 seconds."
No, real quick.
Yep.
I will say this much: rules is written. Like I flavored it as that he stepped through the door. There is no door to dimension door. I do just teleport. So it could just be he sees me and not them or the door.
Okay, but
Which
how did you
would not
describe it
incriminate
again?
them.
when you
I
flavor
stepped through an
something,
invisible
When
door
you flavor
into...
something like that,
Right, but there is no door. As part of that process.
I was just
So
going
to
assume it was-
them, I would just appear.
But how did you illustrate it?
To me and to the audience, it's an invisible door that appears. But rules as written, it is just a teleport. I'm just putting that out there in the ocean, and that you decide what you want to do with it.
Rune Knight equals Magic Knight in my head, which means similar to how.
So my point is I'm not trying to get away with this. I'm simply saying he would notice me and come after me instead of the door.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Okay. I'm just making
Anyway,
sure. And I am hobbling my old man ass away.
Hello, Shiko. Welcome on in. I do not have a command that has information on players, or characters. That would be a good thing. Thank you for the suggestion.
Oh, that's actually really smart.
But when we take our break, we have little character info cards that rotate on screen. That being said, if you are the type who if you're the type of person who likes to listen to campaigns on YouTube while doing chores like me, feel free to check out our socials, because I do post my sessions to YouTube.
Yippee!
All right.
Yeah.
But yes, my intention is that the Rune Knight noticed the sudden bamf of an individual.
Yeah.
Noticed the commotion and somebody saying that there was somebody who just bamfed off the ship and is starting to put two and two together.
Damn.
I hate this so much because it's just like CC wants to run so bad, but he's like, no, if I run this, definitely looking worse. So he leans over to Jonas and he's just like, trust me for a second, don't fucking move and just pray.
And I'm just trying to lose myself in the crowd, I guess, or whoever's on the dock.
Yeah. So roll me. Are you still trying to pretend to be an old man while you're trying to lose yourself in the crowd?
Yeah, reasonably so. I would say so. Yes.
All right. I'm gonna ask you, what's your priority, acting or stealthing?
Oh. I think it would be, because I'm not a very stealthy person, I think it would be the act.
All right, roll me a performance.
No, okay. So when I said acting,
Delilah, you committed.
I hadn't looked at my performance, which is worse than my stealth. But I did say that was what I was doing. So here we go. That's
Hey!
a 19, baby.
What a 19,
Damn.
girly pop. Just unsure of levels,
Let's
classes,
go.
and species. So sorry, I don't normally interact with chat whilst we're doing a game, but I do want to at least comment on Chico's comment there. So unfortunately, we're down 2 players at the moment. Oh, Hex, look at you, girly pop. Thank you so much.
Nice.
Yeah, all level 8 right now. Damien is a necromancer flavored wizard. Pin is an artificer warforge. Ashram is a human, arcane, basically magic
Idiot.
all types wizard. Cece is a half elf drow. Bard, and lastly, Jonas is a water genasi warlock.
Ashram is a human moron right now.
Ashram is a human moron. Anywho, Cece, you had something that you wanted to do, so before I do this, what were you gonna do, Cece?
Literally the only thing that was gonna happen was CC like is thinking, and like once he sees the Rune Knight clock, at least in the direction, while every bone is telling CC to run, he's also like, running's definitely gonna make me look more guilty, and so he kind of just whispers to Jonas like, don't run, like I guess look confused like everyone else, but like don't go. Bad idea.
So, what Jonas was thinking is he moves over to Damien to essentially gossip.
Yeah. Okay.
Which is his way of, like, informing Damien what's going on, but also just looking like, yo, did you see that?
Yo.
Oh, we haven't had a break-in on this dock in months. Like, it has been so long since anything interesting happened around here. They're always hauling out, like, useless old artifacts from the arse end of the earth, but...
Hold on.
Like...
I've got to make an intelligence check for Damien.
We don't get interesting, like, break-ins or anything. Oh, Damien,
Ooh.
buddy.
Damien rolled a 5 for his intelligence check. So Damien, who was trying to eavesdrop on the crew around you guys, you come over and you're like, whoa, we haven't had a break-in on the docks in ages. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that wild? Damien looks around and is like, Jonas, what are you talking about? What's wild? What? Huh?
So dumb.
There was this, I don't even know, like, someone climbed onto, or got onto the ship, I think? They're saying there was,
Like, they got
presumably
the ship we're
this
trying to get
wizard
onto?
or something. And, you know, they got caught, and so
Oh.
they're... Jonas will give Damien, like, the
look.
most the most are you clueless or just
Hold on, I gotta pull Damien back up and get an insight roll. Insight.
He's not very good at this.
He's not. He
Dear
just rolled
God,
an 8.
please, Damien, work with us.
Damien's just like,
Buddy, please.
where's Pin and Ashram and Cece?
Honestly, we haven't seen Pin in a while.
True.
No.
Frank is just molding over there. All right, Frank. As the
These
Rune
are out to
Knight,
fucking get us, I swear to God.
yeah. As the Rune Knight starts making their way a little hurriedly over to where Ashram was, because they would have also seen the disguise self.
No, motherfuckers. Deuces.
What are you doing? Because I know you're sitting on a plan, kinda.
Me?
No, Cece.
Me currently? Oh, CC, sorry.
Cece's probably so Jonas goes off to go gossip with Damien, and Cece's like, God fucking damn it, and just kind of like looks confused. And I think if anything, they're just gonna like, as the rune night is coming up. God, this might be a horrible idea. Like, as the rune night kind of comes in the direction, Cece's gonna kind of meet them halfway, and is just gonna be like, "Oh, thank goodness! I don't know what just happened, but I thought I was. I don't know. I was so scared that that person was gonna kill me. Do you people just have people teleport next to people casually every day in this city?"
So you start your ramble, and unfortunately, the Hex Knight's current protocol is to apprehend that caster. So they will push past you.
This is why DevCast is better. At least they have some customer service. This is bullshit.
Yeah.
How dare this Rune Knight
Grim-
apprehend this possibly dangerous magical criminal instead of talking to
Could have been
me,
hurt by
the
magical
victim?
criminal. Who knows?
Yeah. All right. Hey, Ash. Oh, sorry.
As soon as I am able to break line of sight for any reason with this guy, I'm immediately going to cast haste on myself. Which, hang on, does that require okay, disguise self does not require concentration. I'm going to put haste on myself, and I'm going to book it out of the docks area.
Okay.
The second I can get break line of sight from this guy.
Yeah. Cece, as the Rune Knight is passing you, you do hear them muttering something under their breath. You have a 17 for your passive perception, so I'm going to say that you are going to hear bits and pieces of a conversation detailing an old gentleman who supposedly, possibly, has stolen something off of one of the ships in the dockyard, and a brief, detailed description of said old man. I love watching Frank just seethe.
So what I'm assuming, Cece's probably assuming he's like, oh fuck, there's a like walkie-talkie. Okay, cool.
You guys have sending. Why can't they?
It's not fair. Okay, no.
So actually, that was gonna be my next action. So when I can, let me know. I am gonna send a message to CC to be like,
Yeah.
I'm getting out of the docks. Meet me back at the tavern.
So I have to make sure that this guy can follow you or not. And with a 20, they are able to keep up keep up with you in the crowd. I was gonna say the audience. So yeah, Ash, you're being tailed. What are you doing?
Reroll that. Absolutely not. Nah, it don't be like that. Reroll it.
Hey, girly pop.
You gotta be shit.
I rolled a 15 on the die for a total of 20, and then I rolled a 19 on the die for a total of a 24. This Rune Knight got your ass. They know where you is.
Oh, motherfucker, what do I do? Am I able to get that sending off?
I'm gonna say, yeah, you can start that sending.
Okay. Was I able to get hasted?
I'm gonna say pick one.
I would rather get away than be hasted. Or I would rather get away than the sending. So I am going to... When I know he's looking at me, I am going to haste. I'm going to haste myself. And I am just going to book it like 90 feet around.
Alright. Ashram, does 25 beat your AC?
What?
What the fuck?
Hey, Ash.
This is not good.
Hey, buddy. How's it going, friend?
A 25 would beat my AC with shield up. Jesus Christ.
Jonas and Cece, since you're pretty much clocking this Rune Knight at this point, you watch as this Rune Knight produces something from their pouch, and they toss it forward. This small orb emits a bright light, and eventually this illuminated, almost like bolas, comes out of this small sphere and launches its way towards Ashram. Ashram, as you attempt to cast that haste on yourself, you feel a tight tether wrap around you, causing you to trip and fall in the crowd. You are unable to get haste, and your disguise self drops.
Oh, wait a minute. Hang on. Silvery Barbs. Make him re-roll it.
Ooh.
That's my last first level spell. Come on, motherfucker.
Ooh,
Let's go, motherfucker.
Nice. Okay, so we went from a 25 to a 9. All right. So you guys watch as, for sure, this arcane bolus was going to wrap around Ashram. But as it is lining up to capture your wizard friend, he turns and manages to... Wait, no, how did Silver Barbs first again? You're basically distracting the person, right?
He parries it with a
Effectively,
hook.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna say you end up shining something, and it gleams in their eyes for a brief moment, just long enough. Just to fuck up that... Yeah, just to fuck up that toss. Alright.
Okay. And I'm giving myself the advantage, obviously. And
Okay.
I am 90 foot, but just new boot goofing it, just booking it out.
Alright. Hey guys, I'm gonna go back to Jonas and Cece. What do you guys wanna do?
Yep. As soon as the Rune Knight's out of earshot, can I cast Sending again?
Go for it, dude.
Apparently. Gonna cast Sending, and literally just, like, it's just gonna be change disguise now!
I will reply, I will when he can't see me do it.
Does Ash have another
sorry,
spell?
I should
Oh,
say...
he can cast.
Because I should say, apologies, because I was gonna add stuff, but because I remember it's not back and forth
Oh,
conversation. Am I allowed to do that as long as it's still within the 25?
Yeah, add it so long as within the 25. So you said
It's
change
gonna be
disguise immediately.
Change disguise now. Yeah, change disguise immediately. It's not only... He's not the only one.
Okay, got it.
Right. But, okay, and then, yeah, it's, I will change it when I am out of eyesight.
Okay. Jonas. Oh, sorry.
I was just gonna finish, because I remember I was gonna do the sending and just say, meet me at the tavern.
Okay. And you said that to Cece?
Yeah.
Okay. Jonas, is there anything you're doing?
Well, sorry, that was part of the response to CC.
Yes.
No, I didn't cast sending.
Gotcha.
Um,
There we go. Forgot to change the music.
actually, yeah. Damien, that is a very good point. Where is Pin? Can we go find Pin?
All right. How do you intend to find Pin?
We have lost our child.
Where is our child?
Jonas and Damien will sort of walk to a less populated area. And Jonas will basically whisper, Asherim did something stupid and got caught on the ship.
Ooh. So
he is currently running.
Oh.
Pin disappeared a while ago, so we probably should find Pin. But for the time being...
Jonas, we had a plan!
I know we had a plan! Asherim turned into a moth and flew off without telling anyone!
A moth! Damien's trying to, like, keep it quiet, like he realized he started that one a little too hot. What? We talked about this! Oh. So we have no idea where Pin is.
We have no idea where Pin is. They disappeared like an hour ago at this point. Which means they're probably completely uninvolved.
Oh boy. Okay.
They're probably just like taking a nap in a crate somewhere. I don't know.
That would be. Why would they do that?
That's crazy.
To be fair, Warforged don't even sleep, so that would be crazy.
Exactly. They don't even sleep. Okay, so is Ash okay? Is Ash in trouble? Do we need to go get him?
Ash is being chased by Rune Knights, which means there is fuck all we can do to help him. He's got to get himself out of that shithole.
What if he gets caught? You know.
Well then,
Wanted by Kelpsaw thing.
I don't know. He's double wanted at this point, but there's not a whole lot we can do to get him out of that.
Okay. How do you plan to find Pin? Where's Cece? Can't Cece find Pin?
Yeah, I was gonna say I intend to get CC to cast Sending to Pin.
Okay, yeah. Let's do
I
that.
have 0 useful communication spells.
You're useful in other ways, buddy. You are gonna be real useful with getting onto the ship, and then stuff happened. Okay.
Bit of a running theme.
Yep. All right. I'm just reading the other game chat. Yeah. Mm-hmm. You guys had 3 different plans. 3 different plans. All right. Cece, are you doing anything?
I was probably gonna look towards Uranus and Damien because I was also like, damn, where'd Pin go?
All right. It's not hard to spot Jonas. You know Jonas, your teal friend. So yeah, you can see that Jonas has sort of taken Damien off to the side and is now having what appears to be a hushed yet frantic communication with Damien. So you're welcome to approach and join that conversation if you wish.
So we're all in agreement that there isn't much we can do about the Ash situation currently, right? Considering, like, those are the cops. And if we want to try to do this quietly, like the 3 different plans that we saw. Anyway, that we kind of can't all go against the cops right now. Otherwise, there's no way in hell we're getting the box.
Can we find our child, please?
Okay, good. We're also on the same page. I guess I'm gonna cast Sending. Thank God I got 1 more left in the
Do
bag.
you want to cast Sending or we you can't do
Yeah, I
locate.
because I was gonna be like, I would do locate object, except that we can't do that anymore. How do we?
Oh my God, what is Sending?
Evocation. It says so on the
Evocation,
spell.
thank God.
Yeah.
Thank God. That was gonna be fucking hilarious. Alright. So Delilah, I see that Snyder mark. If you literally let your expert in the field finish reconnaissance, you guys would have had an amazing plan.
Mm-hmm.
But you didn't. But you didn't, girly pop.
Well, you know.
D saying in out of character chat, standing around and talking about a plan is not having a plan. Okay.
That's not what I said. My words were standing around talking instead of actually accomplishing a plan is not a plan.
Because what you did was so much better. Alright, so you're sending to Pen.
Yep, and it's going to be very similar to the very first sending I did of the session of...
Where the fuck
Pin? Where the fuck are you? And then also, comma added to that,
Hi, Mystic.
Ash is on the run from the cops again.
Again.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you'll hear back from Pin. I hid in a barrel, hoping to get on the ship. And of fucking course, Ashram. And that's all you got. That's as much Pin as I can do. Am I leaning too far forward, Hex? You give me a gremlin check. Hi, Mystic.
I'm gonna give the information to Jonas and Damien, like, apparently Pin's in the barrel. So...
That was a bit. They did not take a nap in a box.
It wasn't a box, it was a barrel. So I guess, do we check the barrel? They're saying they're trying to get on a barrel to go onto the ship.
But the barrels were coming
So-
off the ship. They would be going back on for another hour or two.
Hey. Todd didn't see them get in the barrel, otherwise I would have stopped them. Just saying. And then with that, Cece's gonna try to do something really stupid, probably. And has it died down a little bit at the docks at this point?
Oh, god damn it. Hold on, my cat just knocked over my soda. BRB.
Oh, damn it, cat.
Y'all, I'm gonna get away. It's 90 feet in 6 seconds.
For one person, but you do now have the whole police force potentially after you. They did radio.
No, it's fine.
Alright, so, you were asking if the docks have started to settle down a little bit.
Like,
there's still...
at all.
Yeah, there's still a little bit of like, what was that? What's going on? Like, you still got the people on the ship. There are some Rune Knights who have gone to the ship at this point to basically start taking statements. And you do definitely hear a bit of shouting in the distance.
Okay. Secondary question. Do I potentially see the homies from the bar that I met the night previous at the ship either?
They're not.
I think they were like Cam, John, and someone else.
Yeah, they're not on the ship. They're actually next to the ship.
Okay, but I do see them.
Yeah, you see them.
Cool. Jonas, Damien, if you want to go look for Pin for a bit, I'm going to stay here and see if I can at least talk to the people that I know that were on the ship. I'm not going to try to do anything. I just... We'll see what can happen. And then if you find them, let me know. Like, just find me again. Here's my question. Do you want to be potentially part of a quote-unquote crew as security? Because we can just go and be like, hey, man, that security was an issue. Good thing I'm here, because I did talk about potentially being extra security.
Oh, yeah, no, that was Jonas's plan. It's like, okay, they were broken into. We can pose as investigators.
Sick!
But...
Do you want... Yeah.
Let me...
Really sorry, folks. While you guys are talking, I'm just going to run to the washroom. BRB.
Because I was hoping we would have an opportunity for Jonas to meet your ship friends.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they're not ship friends. They're magic students. They're nerds.
Yeah.
But they
but
were on the ship.
Jonas wants to yap with them.
Okay. Do we want to find
If I
Pin
can
first,
find my
or
obsidian.
do we want to let Pin be, since it seems that they're totally fine right now?
Pin's
I can still
fine,
always...
just leave them a message. We'll meet back up at Alder's later.
Okay, I can't do that. Does anybody else have sending besides me and Ash? Does Damien have sending? Because that was my last third level spell.
Telepathically gives you my spell slots.
Yeah! Why is it so cold and wet? Why is it like a water bubble?
What is this devil magic?
I get the spell slot and it literally just feels like I have like a water column just in my body for a second. I'm like, oh, what the fuck? This is how you feel every day?
I'm hydrated.
Hydrated off of what, seltzer? This shit sucks! It's
Actually,
like, if I can figure out how to give you a spell slot, I'll give you a spell slot one day. It's kind of cool. It's kind of like just a jam. It's just a jam.
Just like,
you know when you have
like
a
flash of inspiration.
Yeah, it's like, you know when you have like an earworm and it's just a song that you can't get out of your head? That's what the spell slots are.
That's what bond spell slots are.
Alright, I'm gonna let you guys gab with the ship bros.
Hell yeah, we love the ship bros.
Hell yeah. So
Um,
they're kind of like, they're off the ship. They were off the ship to begin with. Those are the ones that Damien was eavesdropping on in the first place. But yeah, they're kind of like, whoa, what was that? What was going on? Like, they're like, basically at this point, people aren't really being allowed on the ship unless, you know, they're like rude knights. So yeah. What's going on? How do you approach?
yeah, I guess Cece's like, okay, do you want, like, how about this? I'll introduce you guys, and then we'll just go from there. Sound like a plan?
Right on.
Sounds good. Okay, cool. Is it so? It's me, Jonas, and Damien. I'm assuming.
Yes.
Cool. So we go up. I'm gonna kind of like walk over, and like kind of like as I see them, I just like put a hand up. I was like, "Yo,"
Cam
and then as I get closer,
we'll
it's like,
see you just like, yo!
"Oh my god!" As soon as we get up, I'm like, "I'm so glad you guys remember me. I was worried you drank a little bit too much last night to remember everything."
I'm gonna be honest,
How's-
bro, I don't remember much of what we talked about, but who can forget your
Hey.
face?
Hey, you're one to talk, you looker. Anyway, but yeah. So what happened? Like I was helping out today,
Dude,
and I just
I don't fucking know. We were out here having a smoke, and suddenly there was just screaming on the ship. They're not even letting us back on the ship. They think something was taken off the ship. Like, oh.
damn. So I have a question because I know again you might not have remembered much from last night. I did buy you guys a few extra drinks. That might be on me. But I mean, I'm not just good for playing tunes and potentially putting a smile on Mr. What's-His-Face named I Won't Leave the Ship. I can also help myself. And so I was going to ask, like, today, before all this happened, I was going to ask, like, do you want like, an extra security detail on the ship? You guys were talking about last night that eventually stuff's going to get moved to the Institute anyway.
Oh, yeah.
Like, and I mean, I could help with that. My friend here, and I motion over to Jonas, he's like, he knows ships better than I know my own instrument. So I mean, and then I mean, it's always nice to have a Death Shepherd with us. And I motioned Damien.
Oh shit, you were Death Shepherd? And Damien's just like, yeah, I'm a Death Shepherd.
Debbie, right here.
Cam just sort of like, bro, that would be so fucking cool, but like, because we're dealing with shit from the Institute, basically anything that we hire has to be like approved by the Institute.
Oh come on, that's gonna take forever.
I know, dude. The paperwork alone, and now this shit, right?
There's got to be any. What if? Oh, sorry. I'll let Jonas go. He's probably he does.
So I used to do basically what you guys just did all the time, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think we ever had a break-in.
This is wild. Like, honestly.
Like, this doesn't have, like, okay, DevCast, it's a bit of a seedy place.
Yeah, I've never been.
Well, no, they're not. I've done more than Shipwell, but...
Those are my stories, sorry.
Like, DevCast, you take a carriage out that way, it's a 50-50 shot if someone gets stolen. But here?
Shit. Yeah, no, this just doesn't really happen, especially around the docks here. Like, what are the Rune Knights doing, right? How did this person sneak on the ship? I honestly don't even know how they got caught. Like, if they got if they got close to where like the good shit is, like the system would have gone off. But maybe I didn't hear anything. I don't know what happened. Did whoever like try to like sneak on just like chicken out at the end?
Cece and I were helping with barrels and getting the boxes and stuff down. And we're standing there, we start to hear a commotion from the ship, and then this fucking guy just like appears next to us and starts bolting.
Do you mean like Dimension Door? Like
just like spawns in.
Oh my, what? Oh, so they must have Dimension Doored off the ship, dude. What could they have wanted? Were they just like looking for something like a quick and easy mark?
No idea.
No
It
idea.
like
Yeah. Listen, I'm just glad that it was just he ran because also, like Yona said, I've stayed most of my time in DevCast. We don't have shit like that happen. If someone's gonna rob you, they do it in front of you. Now I'm worried that if I'm like walking back from the bar after playing again, that is just gonna be like, what if someone just like mage hands my wallet and I don't even know?
Oh well. Listen, people will mage hand your wallet in the bar. Every now and again, just look up, and sometimes you'll just see a collection of coins just hovering towards
floating
the
away.
ceiling, and they wait until the bar dies down, and they eventually start bringing it back towards them. I'm just saying, keep your shit like in like a clasp like wallet, okay?
do they make like sort of magic proof wallets now? I have been.
They
it has
do,
been a
but they're
while.
pricey, and like honestly, I'm gonna spend my gold on something more, like something better. I'm gonna be honest. Like, look,
If things are going well, there isn't money in my wallet anyway.
that's fair, dude. That's fair. But like honestly, what I do, and he just like he gets into his pocket and he pulls out his wallet, but you see it's attached to a like string that's still in his pocket. This just he just starts tugging on it. You see his coat move. It's just like this is fastened in here. That's all you gotta do.
That's clever.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Well, I mean, I'd love to help you guys out because, like,
honestly, like,
I just got here.
If you're capable, like hired hands, sell swords and mercenaries and whatnot, like go to the institute and see if you can, put your names in, see if they're willing to like look for extra security, extra
See if
hands
they
for
can
expeditions and
fast
things
track
like this.
it.
Yeah, see if they can.
Well,
fast
I
track
mean, well, the thing is, I want to help you guys. I mean, listen, I'm gonna be here for a while, and honestly, you guys seem pretty chill.
Yeah.
I don't want to get stuck with like a brand new student who's just gonna be like, I'm just gonna look at plants or go to a cave nearby.
Yeah.
You guys did cool shit. You went to an underground. You went to an underwater city.
Yeah.
That's cool as fuck.
Yeah, it was cool as fuck.
I've been there. I've been there. So,
Sorry for the cough.
hang on.
Ooh. The guys were smoking.
How about-
the cough's in character.
Yeah. Yeah, right. Is there any way? This is a wild shot, like a long shot. What if the mercenary you guys have? If I could potentially prove myself that at least can not handle to the death in a fight, but like a sparring match, could that like potentially speed up the paperwork?
Unfortunately, no. The guy we have is a hard ass. Like he is
damn
very
it!
by the book. I know. Like it's really awkward with him like scowling at the corner of the ship when we're trying to do like morale nights and shit like that, like little talent shows on the deck.
Well, I mean, I can try to, like you said, put in the paperwork, see if it gets fast tracked.
Yeah, and I'm like,
Do you
dude, I really
guys-
appreciate that. Like, you want to work with us too, but like, if you want to avoid getting like a boring other like student or something, only those that are like sanctioned by the Institute of the Arcane, like, those are the ones that require the paperwork and everything to be approved by the
Okay.
Institute. If you
Got
want to
it.
if you want to work on a ship that's like not associated with the Institute or not on the Institute's payroll, like they're going to be a little more lax about it. But like, unfortunately, because
They
our
don't get to
shit
do the
goes through
cool
them, yeah.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, because our shit
So
goes through
here's
them,
my
we need
question.
their approval.
Yeah. I mean, I can try. I can try talking and see what happens. Is there, like, see potentially if I can at least help you guys, like on, because I'm assuming you guys have to bring it to the institute, or do you guys just like, is there a teleport circle that's in the ship and it's just like, all right, cool, it's here, boop, and then gets magic away?
Not on the ship, no, but we will get an escort of Rune Knights that will help us bring it to a teleport pad that will bring it to the Institute.
Okay. Because I was gonna ask, I was like, depending on like if you're doing, I'm assuming that's probably getting pushed up with everything going on.
Oh, hell yeah.
Because I was gonna say maybe, yeah, I was gonna hope that maybe I'd get lucky, and then I'd be like, well, at least I can help with the escort. Plus, let's be real, the Rune Knights look scary as hell, but also they're kind of cool. I can't lie.
Yeah, they're really cool. Okay, listen. So you're not from here, right? We were talking about that last night?
No.
Yeah. So the cool thing is, Rune Knights, like, they're literally designed to fight against casters. I think one of the coolest fucking pieces of their kit is their armor. They can absorb spells slung at them and get fucking tankier because of it.
That's great. That can't be real. that sounds like a myth you tell kids to make sure that they don't do graffiti on like the shipyard.
This is the shit we were told in the institute. Yeah, sure. It could be a boogeyman fucking tale. I ain't about to fucking find out.
You know, that's fair. Yeah, that's fair. All right, well,
you guys came back from like the sunken city, yeah?
Yeah. One of the it was like some ruins underwater somewhere.
Yeah, that place. It creeps me out. So like we were there once, right, on a fairly similar expedition. I'm not particularly scholarly. Just look at me. But you know, I was working crew on that ship. We dredged up all sorts of things, right? Trinkets, artifacts, some good stuff. You know, we got paid. There was this like idol to some. I wouldn't call it a god. The word that comes to mind is more like Leviathan, I guess.
Oh.
The statue, it's weird because like the statue wasn't very large. It was sort of teddy bear sized.
Okay.
But like looking at it, it just felt wrong.
Ooh.
Like
okay.
the whole crew felt it. You sort of just felt
quick question.
Small.
Jonas, are you
Yeah?
fibbing to me, or are you telling me something?
I am bullshitting.
Okay, you need to roll me
right?
a deception, buddy.
Okay. So key thing is, I'm only mostly bullshitting.
Okay.
Because Jonas wasn't there, but this was basically what was talked about in his book back when he had that version of the pack.
Understood.
This is Jonas's boogeyman story. Got it.
I still want that deception. It will adjust your DC, but that
+4.
Okay.
12. I was gonna ask, could I potentially give him bardic on that? Just because I'm like, I'm listening to the story. I'm like, yo, that sounds cool as fuck, but also scary.
Do it up. Roll. What's your bardic? Inspiration.
Bardic inspiration is a D8.
Okay. Roll me a D8, Jonas.
Oh wait, it's in this. My bad. Whoops.
Ooh!
I forgot. They gotta roll it.
An 8 on that D8 for a dirty 20. Damn. These guys are like into this fucking story, and they're like, oh, you said like it got bad vibes. Did you like check it for magic? Is it cursed? Oh, it's probably cursed as fuck.
It's funny, right? Because it brought on this sort of mania in the crew.
Mania? Oh,
like
shit.
the scholars I could understand. You know, he sort of gestures at them. You lot tend to keep your feet on solid ground, but really, I have never seen a sailor so afraid of the water.
Oh, really? Oh,
it was freaky.
Shit.
It's like next few months, I was working carriages out to DevCast. Fuck that.
Yeah. We are going to switch back over to Ash, since this has kind of devolved into Schmalchuk. Hey, Ash.
Oh, wait,
Oh, yeah, what's up?
Oops, sorry.
Hello.
I was gonna... well, we'll wait till Ash is done, actually, because I was gonna say there was one thing I wanted to ask them, before, like, in case, like, we get back and they're gone type deal.
Okay. We'll take care of your one last question, because I think I might want to end with Ash there, because I'm getting pretty eepy.
I was basically just going to ask us, like, all right, well, this is going to be a long shot, guys, but, like, is there any way that I could, like, at least see the stuff you guys got? Because you were talking about it last night. That shit sounded cool as fuck. And I know we can't go on the ship now. There's a bunch of fucking room nights.
Bro,
but
CC, this is not the time.
Fine.
Literally,
if they just got broken into, this is really not the time.
Yeah, like again, we aren't allowed back on the ship at the moment until those room nights say we can.
You were talking about the whole like magic gun thing, and that was cool as fuck. I'm sorry, my bad.
Yeah.
You need room. It's been a long day for
right?
everybody.
Listen. I'm gonna be honest. It's only gonna be exciting to people who are fucking nerds, right? But a lot of it is just like a lot of like ancient like trinkets and a lot of like we got some like seemingly I think it's like household items. We even pulled up a small, looked like it could have been a tiny like early automaton, right? Like but like
Ooh.
maybe like 5 inches long, like this tiny thing, right? But we also found it was really like intricate looking, like pocket watch too. Like it's really cool shit. Like I wish I could show you, dude. And realistically, it might be put into a museum at some point, but I can't bring you onto the ship right now. At the very least.
Hey, I get it.
And
Rules are rules. I won't keep
realistically,
in trouble.
it shouldn't take too long to get approved through the institute. Like the stuff we had to deal with in DevCast, or sort of just south of DevCast in this like little mining town.
Oh yeah. What's
We
it?
got
It starts with like an I or something.
Mm-hmm.
Minesboro, yeah.
Yeah, that one.
The fucking like earth elementals coming out of the walls.
Oh,
that
shit.
Mm.
What? Earth? Okay. So,
Yeah, it got closed down.
But
Anyway,
we'll let you
After 'em.
guys go. Yeah, we'll let you guys go. Hope everything works out. Nice seeing you guys again. I'll see you at the tavern tonight.
yeah, I'll see you at the tavern
then-
tonight.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Hey, Ash.
Yeah.
So you're hasted.
90 feet in 6 seconds.
You're
I am a blur.
Newman.
I'm Newman.
You're real fucking fast.
Yeah.
Running through crowds. No longer caring about stealth anymore.
Not really. Not until I can get a reasonable distance away from this guy and break line of sight.
All right. You duck into alleys, you round corners, and you believe you have evaded the Rune Knight that was chasing you.
Okay.
However, he did get
Okie dokie.
word out, and
Yeah.
he's no longer the only one. So I am
Okay.
going to have to roll a few more boluses at you. Okay?
So, if I may add, when I am out of the docks and out of line of sight, I am going to find somewhere with a reasonable amount of people.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm going to find somewhere like down an alley. You said I turned an alley.
Yep.
I'm going to swap my disguise self to an elf woman.
Okay?
Like just a complete 180 on the fit.
Yep.
I'm going to turn my cloak inside out. I'm going to do everything I can to make myself look different. And I am going to try to blend into the crowd at that point.
All right. Roll me a stealth.
Okay. I do have advantage because of
Your silvery barbs.
silvery barbs. Stealth. That is a 15.
15. Okay. Yeah, you know what? You come back out of the alleyway. There are some people who are still like, what the heck happened? As you basically plowed through them with haste. But you come out of the alleyway looking prim and proper in, I'm assuming, a bit of a elegant elven form.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you start trying to walk around, keeping your wits about you.
Mm-hmm. Just a meandering path to make sure I haven't been spotted. Until I'm reasonably certain that no one is chasing me, and then I'm gonna make my way back to the tavern.
All right. As you're meandering about, trying to, with a reasonable amount of like certainty that you are not being followed, you eventually start making your way back to the tavern. And as you're walking, you feel eyes on you constantly. You're terrified. Even as you're like walking, you still see those illusionary projections of your face. You, Ashram Var, the wanted man, the teacher, instructor, trusted individual who had fallen from grace. And as you do, you hear a voice in the back of your mind, a familiar voice. So, causing quite of a stir today, huh? As you feel almost this pressure, as if someone's leaning on your back. You hear the voice of 3 in your ear.
I was just trying to do what I could to prevent my friends from getting me too much trouble.
The longer you stay with them, the more and more you put them in danger still. You know that, right?
I won't have much of an alternative.
What makes these friends so special? Instead of the one that we ripped from you the other night.
Wouldn't you like to know?
Oh, I would. I'm quite surprised that the visage of him I shared with you didn't cause you to want to find him. You know...
You broke up there again. Can you
Sorry.
repeat that?
I'm surprised the visage that I shared with you didn't prompt you to want to find him. You know he whispers your name when he's on the brink of being broken.
On the brink, huh? So
Well,
you haven't broken him yet. That's cute.
so you want us to break him?
Now I just know that you can't.
Okay. You will feel a hand on the back of your head. You're welcome to make a wisdom saving throw.
Great. And I already used my advantage. Good job, me.
Yes.
I am good at these. That's an 8,
That's
unfortunately.
an 8 on that wisdom saving throw.
Yeah.
You feel...
That's a 2 on the dice.
You feel long nails up the back of your scalp as elegant fingers lace within your hair, and then you feel a force pushing your vision forward as if your head's being pushed forward towards the street. You feel a spin as your body almost somersaults, and you are back in that nondescript room with Emmerich in front of you, strapped to that horrific looking chair. He is worse than the last time you saw him. That wound in his shoulder from where the harpoon took him is red and festering. There are gashes and scars on him. His fingers are black and blue. He's got nails missing. And he is slumped there, unconscious. The face that you love, the face that you used to kiss, the face that you called home, barely recognizable. Black and blue, swollen and bloodied. His nose clearly broken. And as you stand there, a woman dressed in white emerges from behind you wearing the mask of 3, and she saunters forward, her heels clicking against the stone floor as she trails an elegant hand up his arm as she loops around behind the chair again as she did once before. Did you want to be here for it?
Why are you doing this to him? He doesn't know anything.
He's connected to you. And if we can't
You
get
know
the
he
information out of you, or sorry, if we can't get the information out of him, then we can still use him to get to you. She'll lean over his shoulder and with her hand sort of lift up his chin. He's unresponsive. If it wasn't for the shallow shifting in his chest, you'd almost believe he wasn't breathing. No, it's gonna take a while for this to heal.
If I turn myself in, will you let him go?
You can't see her lips, but you almost hear a smile curl on her face. I don't know. I have grown rather used to playing around with him. If you turn yourself in, then yes, I will let him go. You know where to find us. You know where to turn yourself in. Be a good boy now. Don't keep me waiting. And then you will feel a force in your chest as you are pushed violently backwards. And as you are, you know that feeling of falling back into your body while you're sleeping?
Yeah.
You get that, but you're standing in the street of Kelpsa still. And you take a stumble back, almost falling backwards, but managing to stay on your feet. What do you do, Ashram?
I am going to take some time when I know that I'm relatively safe. I'm going to I'm going to draw out what I know about the ship on a couple of just pieces of paper using it's not great because it was from the eyes of a mostly a moth.
Yeah.
I am going to go back over to the tavern and stick the papers under the door.
Okay.
Or somewhere where they'll be easily spotted. And I am going to gotta go find the nearest, like, cop place or, like, precinct or guard tower or whatever, and I will simply say I need to speak to 3.
Okay. Going to a Rune Knight outpost. Going in as your elf, I assume?
Yeah.
Okay. Saying that you need to speak with 3, unfortunately, doesn't really get much of a reaction.
Sorry. I forgot that I was still in elf form. I'm gonna say that I want to speak with 3. I have information pertaining to the arrest of Ashram Var.
Okay. Again, the name 3, or the moniker 3, doesn't get you anywhere.
Because even law enforcement doesn't know about the arbiters.
They know of the arbiters, but they don't know of the arbiters individually. They know of the arbiters as a task force, but they do not know of the arbiters individually. However, when you say that you are to present information on Ashram Var, they are keen to listen to you.
I'm only providing my information to the arbiters.
That garners some attention. A series of sending spells are sent. You are informed that a representative from the Institute is on their way. And it doesn't take long for a robed, sort of, not old, but not quite spry elven gentleman to show up wearing the robes of the Institute. And he is here to escort you to the Locksmith Institute of the Arcane.
Okay, here we go.
And because I am Big Eep, I think that might be where we end it.
Okie dokie.
Ashram Var turning himself in to
Can't
save
do this
Emmerich.
no more.
I don't even get to rub salt in the wound by
Wait,
slandering Asherim to Jonas's mother.
I have a
gets
question.
home.
Did Ash drop the disguise self at any point in time, or is it technically
No.
still like, oh well,
No,
I'm just gonna?
he's still an elf.
Okay,
Still an
got
elven
it.
woman.
I just want to make sure.
Nope.
Got it.
It only lasts for like an hour though, so depending on how long they take.
Yeah, you'd probably be close to the end of it.
Yeah,
Like
I'm
you'll
trying to
you'll
get there, like,
probably lose it on the way to the institute.
Yeah.
All right, but that is a problem for after the holidays because we are going into our holiday hiatus. We still wanted to make sure to do at least one session before holiday hiatus.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, I am running on very little sleep. I just came off of a 12-hour shift. My throat is killing me because I've been yapping all day. And I've got to get up in a few hours. So I'm going to go to bed. But
Okay.
that being said, thank you all to my fantastic players who were able to make it tonight. We have Ashram, who's played by High Queen Dee. We have Cece, who's played by Fridays with Frank. And lastly, we have Jonas, who's played by Hex of Elzaro. But yes, thank you all so much for being here. If you guys want to stick around for a little post-game chat, you're welcome to. I will have to make it brief, though, but I would appreciate if you guys are there for some aftercare. But I am going to deafen, and I'm going to do my sign-off, okay?
Indeed.
BLP.
Alright, folks. Bloop. There we go! If you guys want to catch other episodes of Inkstained or even the sister campaign, which is Emerlia Murders, both which take place in the same universe at roughly the same time, feel free to check out my socials link there. I post to Twitter and Blue Sky, TikTok and YouTube. YouTube is where the VODs are posted. I have a Ko-fi where I sell physical tangible merch like stickers of our characters. And I also take art commissions. All of that can be found in there. If you guys want to maybe talk about tonight's episode, or maybe know when I'm going live next, or even hang out with your fellow adventurers on the tavern floor, check out the Discord. Whenever I want to play a game that's more fun with more folks, I always go to my Discord first. Games like Apex Legends, League of Legends, Overwatch, Red Dead Redemption Online, Final Fantasy XIV Online, Valor in the Forest, The Owl, Pacified of Hour, Sons of the Forest, Raft, Minecraft, Baldur's Gate 3, Lethal Company, Medieval Dynasty, Among Us, Jackbox, and many, 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 many more. Alright, I'm not going to raid out because I am a little tired, but thank you all so much again for hanging out with us today. I hope you all have an amazing day, time, night, whatever it is, wherever you are, and until I can see you all again, I hope you all stay awesome, stay safe, and well, I guess this is bye-bye!